On the news tonight, Senate calls for review of ban on sale of petroleum products within border communities. Justice Ministry sensitizes public on cybercrime. Plus, latest in the entertainment world. A very good evening to you, and it's good to have you join us on News at 7 on NT Lagos Channel 10. I am Hanuluakbo Oluwatoki. Senate has urged federal government to lift the 20-kilometer ban on sale of petroleum products in border communities to alleviate economic hardship in areas affected. It also wants the Comptroller General of Customs to investigate and review activities of officials engaged in special operation to ensure that standard procedures are adhered to. This formed part of recommendation of the Senate ADA committee mandated to investigate alleged abuse of firearms by officials of Nigeria Customs Service. Other recommendations of the committee adopted by the Senate include a call for reduction of multiple checkpoints along corridors of border communities to enable free movement of goods, especially farm produce, to their main towns.
Be punished accordingly. The act of harassing, shooting, and at innocent citizens, raiding markets, and chasing smugglers into towns, leading to chaos and loss of lives, is unacceptable.
Moving on, experts have affirmed that in order to stop malnutrition and micronutrient deficiency in our diets, entrenching professionalism amongst public health analysts cannot be overemphasized. This came to the fore at a certification graduation ceremony organized by the Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition in partnership with Institute of Public Analysts of Nigeria. The details. Million people globally, creating increased morbidity, mortality, impairment to children development, as well as substantial losses to national productivity. Public analysts play key roles in ensuring safety and quality of foods to reduce micronutrient deficiency and other ailments caused by unsafe foods. It is to address the dearth of qualified analysts in the nation that Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition is partnering with the Institute of Public Analysts of Nigeria. The country director, Dr. Michael Ojo, represented by the deputy country director, Dr. Abbas Yusuf, says the certification program is tailor-made to produce world-class analysts that will contribute to public health and food security.
The attraction of our course goes beyond certificates our graduates receive today. Our graduates are not just living with a certificate, they are stepping into the world as ambassadors of quality, precision, and excellence in the field of food micronutrient analysis.
Our intention is to ensure that all the people that pass through this program, after a rigorous set of processes, are able to be seen as experts in that area. And this will help Nigeria eventually to become a country that can address that issue effectively.
The CEO IPAN, Mr. Aliyu Hangara, represented by Mr. Christian Hebel, emphasized that IPAN will continue to embrace collaborations that will enable it to continue to improve professionalism and excellence amongst public analysts in Nigeria.
The significance is that it has built capacity, analytical laboratory capacity for the analysis of micronutrients in Nigeria. And that is one gap that GAIN identified, that you have a gap in terms of laboratory analysts who are competent to carry out the analysis of food micronutrients.
We're training this new set of professionals in a sustainable manner. So you don't have to go into a physical location to be trained. So this training has been designed to be done virtually. The practicals are virtual. We have alternative to practicals where you can actually learn everything as if you were in your own room. So
High points of the events were media conference and presentation of certificates.
So being part of this training, I'm very highly elated.
All right, I have to say thank you so much for this opportunity because this training was free.
The GAIN Hypen certification in laboratory analysis of food micronutrients saw the first cohorts of 3 students graduates in Lagos. Meanwhile, as part of effort towards eradicating cybercrime and all the vices associated with the modern era in Nigeria, a cybercrime awareness sensitization is ongoing by the Federal Ministry of Justice in Abuja to enlighten Nigerians to avoid falling victims as well as even engaging in the practice. Olabode Arewa reports that the theme of the advocacy is don't fall victim, don't perpetrate, think before you click.
Johnson, depicting the passion with which they took the sensitization against cybercrime. The Criminal Act, which is outlawed under the Cybercrimes Prohibition and Prevention Act of 2015, has been on the rise among the youth in recent times. This, the Federal Ministry of Justice seeks to stem, taking into account the numerous individuals who have fallen prey to fraudulent activities of cybercriminals.
There is no hiding place. The world is a global village. There is no hiding place. You can't use Nigerian space to commit cybercrime. There's no hiding place for anybody anymore.
It's together that we're driving this message out there to say that cybercrime is real and we need to be able to surf the net, to use the nets safely and responsibly.
Their sensitization took them around the three-arm zone in the nation's capital, Abuja.
All right, so for the youth, I think we're more peculiar to about saying no to cybercrime because looking at the statistics today, about 60% of Nigerian population are under the age of 25, and you see that a lot of these young persons have flair for having good things of life, and one of the ways, if they don't get it in a positive way, they tend to go into the cybercrime way. And looking at what the Ministry of Justice did today is to actually tell the youth and tell the general public that cybercrime is not a way to go. There are other means of, having to earn in a positive way.
Over 100 suspects arrested this year are facing prosecution for allegedly engaging in cybercrimes, a testament of the Anti-Graft Agency's commitment to ridding society of the act. In Abuja, Olabode Arewa, NTA News.
The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, will continue to partner with the media with the media in carrying out its constitutionally assigned duty of ensuring community safety and protecting the nation's critical infrastructure. Commandant Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC Lagos State Command, Usman Ishaq, was speaking while he visited the Nigerian Television Authority Lagos. The reports.
Of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC Lagos State Command, Ishaq Usman Al-Fadari, while underscoring the crucial role of the media in educating and enlightening the public, says the Corps will continue to utilize the existing relationship with the Nigerian Television Authority to reach out to the public. The commandant assured the management of the NTA Lagos Channel 10 of a renewed collaboration between the two federal government agencies for effective service delivery to the people. He reiterated commitment of the Lagos State Command of the Corps towards provision of adequate security and safety for lives and property.
Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has as one of its core mandates the protection of critical national asset and infrastructure across the country. Nigerian Television Authority, not just we as a government agency, is also another critical asset of government through which information are effectively disseminated. So that makes it one of our area of responsibility to ensure the protection of the asset as well as people and infrastructure of Nigerian Television Authority.
The General Manager of NTA Lagos Channel 10, Olatunji Adekoya, commended the NSCDC for their operational strides so far, especially in the actualization of its mandate that has the NTA and its staff in its purview. He noted that the station, as a public media outfit, is willing and ready to work with the corps in the state.
But we need to secure our equipment, we need to secure our lives. And for them coming here alone is something that is well acceptable, and we are happy with it. We need to let the people know what their mandates are and what NTA also are doing to publicize all their mandates.
The visit is the first on the current leadership of NTA Lagos Channel 10 by the commandant. In Lagos, Nina Musa, NTA News.
You're still watching news at 7 on NTA Lagos Channel 10. We'll be back after this timeout. Please don't go away.
Long time ago, it's that time again for sharing and giving love. It's Christmas. It's a time to be jolly and merry. Where would you rather be this season? Of course, NTA Lagos Channel 10. Yes, it is the NTA Lagos Channel 10 Christmas party. This year promises to be fun-filled. There will be games, bouncy castles, shout out to your loved ones, school presentations, and many more. It all begins with a roadshow on the 8th of December 2023. Date, Monday 11th to Wednesday the 13th of December 2023. Monday 11th December is the opening ceremony with so much to eat and drink. Gate fee 2,000 naira per child. Venue NTA Lagos Channel 10 Tedros Shoyaba. Time 10 a.m. There will be lots of fun-filled events that you don't want to miss. Plus every child takes home a bumper pack. Date again is Monday 11th to Wednesday the 13th of December 2023. Venue NTA Lagos Channel 10 Tedros Shoyaba. Time 10 a.m. Gate fee 2,000 naira per child. For sponsorship and advert placement, please call. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a king was born.
NTA Lagos Channel 10 Christmas party. Come, jolly, and make merry with us.
Glad to know you're still there. On the entertainment scene, Japan-based Irish chef Alan Fisher dethrones Nigeria Hilda Bassi as Guinness World Records co-captain holder. Aisha Mohammed has details.
Set a new record for the longest cooking marathon individual by an astonishing 119 hours and 57 minutes. This feat surpassed the previous record held by Nigerian chef Hilda Bassi by more than 24 hours. According to the statement on the Guinness World Record official website, following this remarkable accomplishment, Fisher then tackled the longest baking marathon individual and succeeded in setting a new record with a time of 47 hours and 21 minutes. The previous record was held by Wendy Sandnam from the United States with 31 hours and 16 minutes. Fisher took on both record-breaking attempts back-to-back, enduring a grueling schedule that saw him in the kitchen for over 160 hours, with just over a day of rest between both feats. Moving on, the lead singer of popular Liverpool band, Sean Martin, has died aged 26. Sean Martin was the frontman of indie pop group The Night Cafe. In a post on Instagram on Monday, the band said they were devastated by Sean's death. Words can't describe the pain we were feeling right now. We are still struggling to process it all. We ask everyone to respect the privacy of Sean's family and friends during this difficult time, the post read. The singer's mother, Catherine, also thanks fans for their messages. Martin also said on Facebook last year that he was struggling with his health and needed surgery, meaning the band was forced to pull out of some shows with the Wombats. That's all on entertainment news. I am Aisha Mohammed.
Many thanks, Aisha, for that entertainment tidbits. And on sport updates is Gift George to take us the sport update.
Ahead of the 2023-24 season, 1472 Football Club has been unveiled to feature in the second tier of Nigerian football, the Nigerian National League (NNL). The team's unveiling with a sensation show from the Teslim Balogun Stadium to Union Bank Sports Club had prominent citizens of Surulere local government area where it is based in attendance. The club management says the club, named after the year the city of Lagos was founded by a Portuguese explorer who revolutionized football in Nigeria, with the development of talents also in the academy and women's team.
Football as a business, football as entertainment, you know, so there are all lots of things that have been envisioned for this football club.
In other news, the 2023 Amor Games Mini Sports Festival has officially kicked off in Festac Town, Lagos, at the FHA Sports Field for youth to showcase their talent in different games. In the opening match, Festac Unicorns humbled GRA Rhinos 8-6 on penalties after a 2-all regulation time scoreline of the match that kept spectators on their feet.
By pushing the Say No to Drugs campaign, we know this is a very, very crucial topic in the society now, and we are happy to use the Amur Games to push this.
The youth are fulfilled. They are happy that they are being engaged positively instead of them being idle.
In boxing, in its bid to take youth off the street and engage them productively, former boxer Emeka Agba, with the approval of the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control, is set to stage a boxing show tagged Ring Matador, scheduled for the 12th of November 2023, with 6 bouts scheduled for the night. This is the 67th bout, 6 in a month, for the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control.
I will do my best to make our boxing, the boxing in Nigeria, to be competitive globally. I want to compete with my fighters. I want to take my fighters to compete with fighters in London and in America.
Corporate people are interested in coming to the sport right now to give our boys the opportunity they deserve to become world champions.
Samuel Ebue of Oshodi will take on Godwin Ambrose of the Nigerian Army in the star bout. With sports updates, Gift George, NTA News.
And on that note, we wrap up the news at 7 on NTA Lagos Channel 10. Many thanks for your time. Benga Oloyede is standing by for the Yoruba translation of the news. I am Hanuluwapo Oluwatoki. Good evening.
ẹ kú àṣálẹ́ ẹ sì kú dédé àsìkò yìí àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ́ yín láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Gbénga Olóyèdè ni oníròyìn ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Àwọn ènìyàn ilé ìgbìmọ̀ asòfin àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti rọ ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí láti gbé sókè ìgbésẹ̀ lé lórí títa àwọn epo pẹntiróòlù ní agbègbè ibodè tó wọlé sínú ìlú lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí láti lè yọwọ́ àwọn ìnira tó ń fà bá ètò okòwò ní agbègbè náà. Bákan náà ni wọ́n wá ké sí olùṣàkóso ọ̀gá àgbà tàwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aṣọ́bodè láti túbọ̀ ṣe àyẹ̀wò lórí àwọn iṣẹ́ ṣíṣe tàwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn láti lè rí pé ìkúnjú òṣùwọ̀n iṣẹ́ ṣíṣe wà fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn ní agbègbè náà. Àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tí wọ́n mọnú ìgbìmọ̀ karahun sọ wípé láti lè túbọ̀ dádúró àìpé àìjẹun rekánú àwọn oúnjẹ, sọ wípé ìtọ́sọ́nà àti ìfẹsẹ̀múlẹ̀ tàwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ láàrin àwọn ẹ̀ka ìlera ló jẹ́ ọ̀kan gbòógì tí ẹnìkan kò lè fọwọ́rọ́ sẹ́yìn. Gbólóhùn ọ̀rọ̀ náà ló farahàn níbi ètò ayẹyẹ ìparí ẹ̀kọ́ èyí tí àwọn ẹ̀ka tí wọ́n pè ní Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì àti ìbáṣepọ̀ tàwọn àjọ IPAN ti orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ṣolùgbọ̀wọ́ ètò náà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Àwọn àjọ ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò ti orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí a mọ̀ sí Civil Defence ni wọ́n sọ wípé àwọn yóò máa tẹ̀síwájú jíjẹ́ olùbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹ̀ka iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán láti lè máa ṣe àgbéjáde iṣẹ́ wọn tí wọ́n yàn láàyò tó jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú ìlànà òfin fún dídá ààbò bo ẹ̀mí àti dúkìá àwọn ènìyàn ìlú ní orílẹ̀-èdè lápapọ̀. Olùṣàkóso tàwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò the Civil Defence ẹ̀ka tìpínlẹ̀ Èkó Usman ló gbé gbólóhùn ọ̀rọ̀ náà kalẹ̀ ní àsìkò tí wọ́n ń dé iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ ìkànnì kẹwàá lálejò. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Nina Musa tó mú ìròyìn wá sọ wípé Ishaq Usman tó jẹ́ ọ̀gá àgbà àjọ aláàbò ìlú lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí ẹ̀ka tìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ní àsìkò tó ń sọ méní méjì nípa àwọn ìlànà àti ipa kíkó tàwọn ẹ̀ka iléeṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ nípa líla àwọn ènìyàn ìlú lọ́yẹ̀ sọ wípé lórí ìdí pàtàkì yìí ni àjọ àwọn fi wòye láti túbọ̀ wá fi okun kún ètò ìbáṣepọ̀ wọn pẹ̀lú iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ ìkànnì kẹwàá ọ̀gá àgbà iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ ìkànnì kẹwàá ọ̀gbẹ́ni ọlátúnjí adékọ̀yà ní àsìkò ìgbàlejò ọ̀hún túbọ̀ lo àsìkò náà gbé òṣùbà sàdánkátà fún iṣẹ́ takuntakun tàwọn àjọ aláàbò ìlú fọwọ́sọ̀yà wípé iléeṣẹ́ NTA Lagos Channel 10 yóò túbọ̀ máa tẹ̀síwájú jíjẹ́ olùbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn àjọ elétò ààbò ìlú ìdélàlejò wọn ọ̀hún ló jẹ́ ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ wọn sí ìgbìmọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ ìkànnì kẹwàá tọ́ àsùnjì lórun tàṣálẹ̀ ìní Mika Mípè ti wà níkàlẹ̀ láti mú ìyókù ròyìn wá fún yín ní èdè Ògùn Gbénga Olóyèdè ń kí yín ire o.
mechere mikwavo mikudo wojai mikudo tito lile nase mite swenti channel 10 mite mika mepewe lile no o seho da o togbo Nigeria ton to din kodo o khona o gandudu togbo Nigeria ton do yenize afodo ehin agban sisa ehin ami sisa ran o to tin bodo to ehin to bodo togole e padakri togodole ehin o kilo 20 kilo ko to din yedo yenize afodo eji na yeni mato agban esu gan saran togodoblo po mo po e sodoro ehin tito yena se boda yina ajokole podo nu temetemele nínú ìtò àwàlẹ̀ pójútó nánú kan ìtò gbó Nàìjíríà tán pò mọ́pọ̀ yé sọ́dọ̀ dẹnu nọ́tẹ́rẹ̀ tó fíè mẹ́lẹ́nu sùn tó dẹnu wẹ̀yẹ́dọ̀ yé ní dè fíè yé náà hẹ̀mẹ́dọ́tẹ̀ tó dẹnu lẹ́ẹ̀pọ̀ náà dé yé sùdé bá sínú débò máa yán bọ̀ yé sọ́tò dídọ̀ yé ní dèpò náà ìgọ̀ gbẹ̀tẹ́rẹ̀ tán ní tó tìǹ tó gbó Nàìjíríà tán mẹ́ náà àjọkọ́lẹ̀ ní tó sọ̀gán tó nùkan yìí náà mẹ́lẹ́ ní tó sọ̀gán bẹ́ àjọgbọ̀n àyètọ́lẹ̀ bí ọ̀tún mẹ́ bó sọ̀hìn ìtògódò martin tó kárádé pépé tó gbó Nàìjíríà tán mẹ́. nukun mọ̀jẹ̀nu gbòtọ́lẹ̀ tó dín tó kódò pàtà ehẹ́yìn ònú dúdú ìgbẹ́tọ́lẹ̀ tó dúdú tó nàmẹ́ dọ̀ yékòbá títí tó dọ̀ iná gbẹ́tọ́lẹ̀ ní tó sọ̀gán dù ònú dúdú èjẹ̀ hàn nàmẹ́ yétàn sí jìjọ ho bọ̀ yétò dídọ̀ mọ́pọ́mọ́pọ́gá yé sọ́ba títí tó nà tó sọ̀gán náà kúnnú gbẹ́tọ́lẹ̀ tó gbọ̀n ònú dúdú èèyàn gbọ̀n nundudu ẹ̀jẹ̀ náà nàmẹ́ yétàn ní tó tó gànjú tó wílẹ̀ kúnnú bọ̀ yé ba títí tó bòzé gbẹ́tọ́lẹ̀ tó ehẹ́yìn fi èyí náà wà làmẹ̀zọ̀n tẹ̀mẹ̀tẹ̀mẹ̀ lẹ́tẹ̀ bọ̀ òkó èyí òkó ètò tó wẹ̀nẹ̀ náà yé sọ ya tó wẹ̀nẹ̀ náà ògbẹ́ pípírí èyí gé ntàn pọ̀ ògbẹ́ pípírí àìpàn tàn pọ̀ tó wẹ̀nẹ̀ náà yé tó dóhìáwé sọ́yà mẹ́lẹ̀ tó wẹ̀nẹ̀nu ẹ̀ òkó yé lọ́tàn pàtàkì tó gbọ̀n èyí nùdùdù gbẹ̀tọ́lẹ̀ tó dùdù tó gbó Nàìjíríà tán mẹ yé sọ̀gán bá sí nùkún mọ̀jẹ̀nugo náà gbẹ̀tọ́lẹ̀ náà yé ní tó sọ̀gán bá sí yé ní tó sọ̀gán dù ònú dúdú ẹ̀jẹ̀ náà nàmẹ̀ yé tán kódò gá náà jìjọ hò yé tán. kpọnọ inú wàzọ náà wíwúrà gbẹ̀tọ́lẹ̀ tán eyín kpọnọ civil defence tán lẹ̀ tó dín kó dọ̀ yé kó wúlà ó dín náà tó wàzọ tó kpọ́ ẹ̀hẹ́yìn ò tẹ̀lé kó ìdáwó tó gbó Nàìjíríà tán ẹ̀nà NTA pàtàkì wòne náà yé bàjọ́nà NTA àwọn ní má tẹ̀tàn 18 tó tẹ́jú ṣó sí àwàjí ẹni NTA channel 10 wẹ̀yẹ́ dọ̀ tó dín dọ̀ yé náà kún àlọ́ tó pọ̀ ẹ́ ẹ̀hẹ́yìn tẹ́lẹ̀kọ́ ẹni náà tó sọ̀gán tó ẹ̀hẹ́yìn jùlọ́jà yé tàn pàtàkì ẹ̀yìn nùwíwá yé tàn kẹ́rẹ́dìdé tó tíǹ tó wìwọ̀n dá yìí mẹ́rọ dọ̀ náà tó sọ̀gán hẹ̀ nùwíwá yé tàn lẹ́wà tàgbé sọmẹ̀ náà kẹ́rẹ́dìdé ẹ̀jẹ̀dó tó sẹ́wé mẹ́ dọ̀ yẹn náà kàn lọ́dún pọ̀ náà tó sọ̀gán wà sún náà wíwúrà gbẹ̀tọ́lẹ̀ tán kpọ́dọ̀ gá náà nù tí tó gbẹ̀tọ́lẹ̀ tán tó wẹ́ẹ́ nínú ẹ̀hẹ́yìn àwọn gán ẹ̀nà ẹ̀ṣọ́ àwòyá ẹ̀nà Usman dọ̀ ọ̀hó pọ̀ ẹ̀hẹ́yìn ò gán tẹ̀lékọ́lọ́ tán pọ̀ dọ̀ tó dín dọ̀ yẹn náà wà sún tó pọ̀ náà jìjọ gbẹ̀tọ́lẹ̀ tán tó tògbó nàìjíríà tó ń pàtàkì tó àwọn nìyí má tẹ̀ náà jìjọ gbọ́dọ̀ nùkan ìgbẹ́tọ́rẹ̀ tán gbọ́dọ̀ wíwọ́n dàgà tó gbọ́dọ̀ tán blébu mẹ̀tsẹ̀lẹ̀ mi ká fọ́nà wòjà yé tán kákàjẹ́ sọ mí náà sọ pé mi kà mí pé wẹ̀ lé lẹ́nu èyí sàn.